Hello, everyone. Thanks. And I'm back today with another topic. On today's buffet, I want to talk to you about VAWA. And VAWA is the Violence Against Women's Act. And the reason I want to cover this is because um, someone I heard about had just served some time in jail. And the time he served in jail was due to a Filipina. Now, if you remember, I told you about the guy who brought the Filipino to the States. Before she got to him, she stayed somewhere else. Then she went to him. She left. Her situation didn't work out with the other guy. She went back with the guy that petitioned her. And then she ended up leaving him again. And when it got to the point that he was about to get her deported, she found a way to have him arrested. Now, with that, it all came about because she was seeing someone else. So if you can imagine, uh, the man that petitioned her to come to the States, she left him and went with another guy. So the second guy that she went to, she was sending him nude photos. But the petitioner guy found out about it. And when he found out about it, he sent the pictures to the girl's brother to say, hey, look at what she's doing. It kind of sounded to me he was just basically uh, putting the girl on blast to the family to let her know the shenanigans that she's up for or that she was doing here in the States. So anyway, she took that, filed a case against him, and he got arrested. And here's why I am today. And this is something I want you guys to really consider. You have to be careful who you date. And I've had to learn this because some people are looking for help, not love. People that want help and not love, then they want to take from you and use you, and they never give anything to you. If you look at a girl and if you eliminate sex, you will discover that some women bring zero value to the relationship. They are they are financial piranha, vampires, parasites, and they'll drain you of everything. Now this man has lost his life trying to bring this girl to this country. And for what? She's still the same clown that she was when she was in the Philippines. And this is why you guys really need to understand what is VAWA. And I'm going to go over that here because VAWA is very important. And I'm just going to give you the tidbit and about it. And when you get time, you can actually go back, research it, and take a look at it because you need to read it for yourself. But what we're going to have here, so in 1994, Congress passed the Violence Against Women's Act, creating special routes to immigration status for certain battered non-citizens. Among the basic requirements for eligibility, a battered non-citizen must be the spouse or child of an abusive U.S. citizen or permanent resident. So, that's just kind of an overview of what it is. And these girls have learned to take advantage and exploit this whole thing. Now, next we have here, VAWA lets them break free of the abuser's control and file a self-petition for immigration status. To do so, however, the applicant must be able to prove that the abuse occurred. And here's where we are today. This act is solely built to support the immigrant, not the U.S. citizen, because they don't even listen to anything you have to say. When the non-immigrant files a case against you, if by chance they can prove the case, you are going to jail, then they can self-petition themselves and go on with their life without you. Because the thing is, they don't want you anyway. They want the benefit of you. And don't think that they're going to change once they get to the States. And that's what happened to this gentleman. So now he's stuck in a situation because he's trying to help someone, or back to what we said before, when someone is looking for help, not love, they take from you. Now she's taking his life. So now this video or this topic is for all of you guys who are considering bringing someone here. Please understand, if you take that clown and put them in a castle, that clown don't become a king. You just give that clown more room to have a circus. So when they come to the States, when they come to the States, you're basically going to be at their whim. If you piss them off and they can prove that you did something, you're going to jail. If they don't get what they want and they say you did something, you're going to jail. So if you know anyone who's considering bringing a girl to this country, please have them to look at the Violence Against Women's Act. Have them to consider the video or the topic for today. You may want to share it with them, because I want guys to understand what they're up against. This is a non-winning situation. It's like sitting at the card table and you already know you're going to lose because everybody told you. If you sit at the card table with 3 other people, you're the 4th person, and they've already told you, you have no win. You're not going to win. We're going to give you losing cards on every hand. Why should you play that game? You should sit and ask yourself, why should I put myself in a situation that I know I have no chance of winning? If a non-immigrant files a case, they don't even listen to the U.S. citizen. They considered nothing he had to say. Let's just pretend here for a second. Let's say the girl came at you with a knife. I'm just saying hypothetically. And let's say you hit her and it was strictly in self-defense. And she go back and say, oh, he's abusive, he hit me, he did this. They will not hear your side to say you were defending yourself. The reason they don't, because they feel like you are hostile and that whatever you tell them is not creditable. But on the flip side of that coin, they don't even consider that the girl is using you. They never even consider that she's telling a lie to use you. They take everything she say as the truth and the gospel, and everything you say is null and void. And this is why leave them in their country. Go visit them. And I've said before, and I've said a million times, it's more cost effective to visit them in their country than to bring them to yours. Because taking a clown and putting him in a castle won't make that clown a queen. It's going to make that clown have a bigger circus. So guys, protect yourself. Consider the Violence Against Women's Act before you consider bringing anyone here. Like, subscribe, and share. See you on the next topic.